What's going on, everybody? We are coming to you live from Take a Chance Records in Farmington Hills, Michigan. I'm Will, a.k.a. Siren. We got Nate over here.
Yes, sir.
This episode 70.
Episode number 70.
That's wild.
This one's been in the works for a minute. We had to push back multiple times, but we finally made it happen.
We found the right day.
Today, we have 369 Ari. Thank you for coming on.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having me.
I do want to warn you, just talk a little bit closer to the mic.
Okay.
I'd turn it a little bit. So, yeah, we got 369 Ari today. First off, I kind of just want to jump into, like, how did you find Take a Chance Records?
So, I'm friends with Who Ate Cuzzo.
Who ate Cusco?
What up,
I go with
Cuz?
TJ, so.
Yeah, same.
But, yeah, so I seen that he was recording here, and I was looking for a new studio at the time.
Yeah,
I'm
good
gonna see
dude.
here,
Good dude.
Yeah, Kuz is one of the
He
homies.
cool, yeah.
I kind of just want to touch on, like, your upbringing, you know, where are you from for the people that are watching that may not know who you are. Give them a little breakdown of what was going on in your life before music came into the play.
Before music, well, I'm from the west side of Detroit.
Yeah.
Before music, I was dancing. I was, like, involved with school, softball, stuff like that. But I think music really came into play from dancing. And then from there, I just started writing and took it more serious after that.
So she's got the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can entertain while singing.
That's valuable.
While rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, she is a rapper, very talented.
Check me out.
So when does music come into the picture for you? Obviously, you said with dance, but like, did you just have a passion for writing something, and then you're like, let me try to go record this, or like, what?
Yeah.
How did that come about? Like you getting into the studio for the first time ever?
Right. So me getting in the studio is actually like a crazy story a little bit. So,
Let's hear it.
uh,
That's what we're here for.
I started at 19. I was at school. I used to go to Albion College.
Where?
I'm sorry,
Albion?
I'm a little nervous. Yeah. Albion.
Don't be
Oh, yeah.
nervous. Don't be nervous.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here
Yeah.
chopping it up.
It's like an hour away. Bro, I had this friend. He had like a gaming setup. And we went up there one time and he let me record on it. It sounded terrible. There was no way for me to get the file. It was on like Google Files or some shit like that. It's so hard to get. But yeah, I recorded my first song up there and I was like, all right, yeah. They was fucking with it. Let me take it a little bit more serious. So I came home and then for my birthday, all I wanted to do was go to the studio. So I've been in the stew, like in and out since.
Damn.
What artist would you say like really wanted you to start or like motivated you to start rapping?
I really don't think it's the artist that motivated me.
Really?
Honestly.
You didn't have like any like sounds that you're like, you know what, like she's hard or
Like
he's
a
hard, like
specific person?
yeah,
No.
those-
No, I mean
nothing?
I fuck with a lot of people like no.
no.
Hey,
Nah,
No, that's
for
fair,
real.
though.
Like
cool, yeah.
it was kind of one of those things I just like fell into. Like I think of a lot of shit. I think a lot.
Yeah.
So like cool, if I get a line, all right, I'm gonna go with it. Some of my songs I be feeling like sound like other artists that I like, but I wouldn't really say that they inspired it or anything.
Right.
I get
But
you.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm curious about like cuz you write all your stuff, right?
for sure.
Yeah, like you don't punch in anything like or
Nah, but I want to try.
you want to try punching in?
Hell yeah.
It's fun.
It's a different game, bro.
Yeah, it is a whole different ball game.
Yeah,
Anything could come out.
So
it's true.
like what motivated you to start writing something though? Like, you know, growing up, did you have a thing for writing poems or anything? Like how did it translate to music? Or,
I like
you know what
poems. I remember when I learned about what a haiku poem was. Like I was already.
Haiku poems are so
my shit.
hard. I had a rap bar.
Is it 757 or 575?
It's 575 is the actual way
That's
you do
like the
it.
main one.
But what I said was 757. I can't even remember something haiku. Like I can't remember 757.
Oh, you're talking about in the song with a Chance.
Yeah, I did. I said that, and then like after I had said it, I was like, "Damn, that kind of sounds cool." And then I realized right after, like, "Oh, it's 575." But like, I mean, like it works, I guess.
Yeah.
Haikus were lit.
But yeah, I'm curious, like when when writing came into the picture for you, really.
Probably like mid high school, probably like 16.
Okay.
Say that like I would like record it in my notes. Wouldn't really do nothing with it, but I was writing all the time
Yeah.
for sure.
I think that's one thing that I don't think like we've ever talked about. Every single person that we have had on here like if they do music, they like started in high school.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
That like not to say like you recorded for the first time when you were 19. I get that, but
Yeah.
like writing, putting stuff down, like expressing their thoughts, like it's just crazy.
Well,
like
that's the first time you start really like putting
Thinking
rhymes
about
together and
shit.
stuff because you like kind of have to for some like English classes
That's
and shit.
true.
You know what I mean?
That's
So like
true.
you're sitting there writing stuff and then you're like, I wonder what this would sound like if it was
on this
lyrics or
Yeah,
on a beat or whatever. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I want to ask about your work process because, like, this is the first time we're actually getting to sit down and, like, talk and meet, right? Like, we met each other that one day when you were recording. I think we were out here filming or something, and you had a session. Now, I could hear it through, like, the walls while we were sitting here filming.
Oh, yeah.
But you made, like, 5 songs in, like, what was it, like 2 hours or something?
Yeah.
And all of them hard.
That's when we were like, oh, we're getting her on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally told, like, everyone I know. Like, because I had one of the songs that I made Chance send me one of them just because I had to listen to it on the way home. And I ended up showing a few of, like, my buddies, and they're like, dude, who is this? This is hard. I'm like, I'm telling you, she's got it. But no, I meant to lead into what's your work process like, you know, when you are in the studio, like what's your, how do I word this? What's the way I'm trying to word this?
Like, what's your, like, her ideal work?
Yeah, like
So,
ideal like studio session,
yeah,
you know?
vibe. Like,
Yeah, what's your ideal vibe when you're in the studio? Like, do you not like to record in front of people? Do you like to record in front of people? Like, do you like to have your friends in there? You know what I mean?
I'd
like,
be nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Really?
I'd be shitting myself a little bit.
Really?
Like, yeah, bro.
I feel
Like,
you. Is it just at new studios, or is it every time you record?
I think it's every time.
Wow.
It's every time because, like, I write so much that I don't go that often.
Oh, I get you.
So I could write in bulk, go to the studio, lay what I need to, drop, and then, like, it may be a couple months before I'm back, and it's like, damn, it's the same feeling every time, like the first time. So no, I don't like a lot of people in my session. I like closed off, but it was a couple people in there. I think Big Frank was in there. That shit was cool. Like,
You fuck with Frankie?
yeah, he
Frank's
cool.
hilarious.
cool as fuck.
Frank's a funny character.
Shout out Frank. We gotta get him back on
We
here.
do gotta get him
There's
back
been
on
a
here.
lot in Big Frank's life that has
Yeah,
happened
since
over
then.
yeah, since his episode.
If you are recording in bulk like that, I'm curious, how many songs do you have in the vault?
I have so many fucking songs.
That leads me into my next question because, like, you don't have many songs out, and you've been
Right.
recording, you said, for the last 5-6 years, but you just started putting out music in 2024.
Right.
So
Oh, how'd you know that?
what got you, like, I want to start dropping?
With that too, 2024, are those songs like that you have put out like recently recorded, or are they stuff you've had for years?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You know what I
That's a-
mean?
Yeah.
Some of them are recent, some of them are older.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I think my whole thing with my career is just I just want it to be right. Like, I don't want nobody to take me as a joke. I don't want to put out no shit just to put it out. Like, I
Talk your shit.
You want the substance behind it.
Yeah,
Like, you want it to
like,
mean something, right?
exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I put too much thought into it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So, since you said you get, you know, kind of nervous here and there, like, was those from 2019 to 2023, like, were you nervous to put stuff out? And then, like, just finally you were like, you know what, screw it, I'm putting it out? Or, like...
I didn't even I recorded, like, say, Hood Niggas. I got, like, 4 or 5 songs out. I recorded Hood Niggas, and I think later. But I recorded that song probably in, like, 2020.
Wow.
But I didn't put it out until last year.
Yeah.
And I put that shit out later, too, like, after my most recent stuff, just because I needed something to put out. Niggas was saying, it's like, okay, it's hard. Like, why you just got this shit sitting?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, what was the question?
It was we were talking about like more recent or stuff from
Yeah.
the past and stuff like that.
What got you to put stuff out?
Yeah,
you know?
like what made you decide to put that song out that was out?
Because
for,
I need to
from
stop
you?
playing with myself.
Hey, talk your shit.
Well,
Like-
the thing is, she does sound super confident on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell she's, like, really emphasizing and, like, meaning everything she says. I'm so curious what your next,
Like,
like,
is there an
move is. Like,
album
I
in
just
the
feel like you
works?
need to be, like, more consistent because you got
Yeah.
You got this
all
out.
5 songs that I heard that night. I was like, these are
Hard.
fire.
Yeah.
But there was one in specific that is it Butter?
Yeah.
I
I
don't-
want
I don't
to
know if you-
re-record that one too, because
You want to re-record
I'm
that?
listening to it too hard. Like, I feel like I want that song so bad that my cadence was too strong. Like, it got to be a bit more natural when I say it. So yeah, I want to
That makes
re-record
sense.
that.
No, I get that. But yeah, what is your schedule for, like, upcoming music for people that are watching that can check out? You got anything in the works?
Yeah, I mean, I already know. My next song I'm gonna drop is called Quick Lick. I recorded that in that session too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a drop date for that?
I
You
don't
got-
have a date yet.
No.
Just be on the lookout.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
please.
Yeah.
If you had to recommend, actually, no. Before I even get into that, I'm curious because how did this come about with the Skilla Baby little intro thing that you did for I Think?
So I just hit him up. I got in contact with him. He gave me the number for his people, and we connected. He's cool as hell.
Can we expect something
Pretty
between
nice.
you two?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that'd be fire. That'd be fire. Because he makes like good music like that for the females. He makes good music for the females and with the females. So like I don't know. I can see that being. I can see that being some fire.
He's kind of popping off.
No, he is.
Yeah. Like
No, he's
Been
yeah.
hot.
Oh yeah. He's been going crazy for
yeah,
a while.
For real.
Yeah.
But if you could recommend like one song out of your catalog that's out right now for the people watching, what song would you suggest they go listen to?
To probably understand my story a bit better, I would recommend Shiner. But my personal favorite is Gremlin. I just think I was talking too crazy. Bitch.
And for the people that don't know, like what's the substance behind Shiner and all the other stuff? If you want, if there's any stories that motivated that song, or like what really went into that, if you want to.
Yeah, so I was really just talking about my upcoming, like my family dynamic and just growing up in the city. Like niggas think it's so dangerous, but like I feel comfortable. Like nigga, I feel safe. Y'all not good. Like I feel straight. Yeah, I just kind of shouted out like how I grew up, like my parents and my grandma raised me. I gave her shout out, gave her flowers for sure. It's a real sentimental song, so yeah. It hit home.
Do you ever get like a writer's block or like a creative
Hell
block?
Yeah, I'm going through that shit right now.
Really?
Yes.
How do you overcome that?
I don't.
What do you mean?
I just get I get inspired. So like if I hear something like, oh damn, I fuck with this song, and then it inspired me to go write, or like then not like it get the flowing. But most of the time I can't write. I just think I be trying to figure out everything else outside of music that it suppresses my thoughts a lot. But yeah, I just let it come to me. I don't go looking for it. I don't like to force myself to write either.
What are your hobbies like outside of music?
I do hair.
Oh, really?
I like doing hair.
Seems to be a common theme for the female guests we have on
That
here.
is true.
They're doing hair.
The couple that we've had, they've all like done like makeup or hair. Yeah.
They're doing something with hair, makeup, something like
Yeah.
all the girls that are on here that are recording and whatnot.
Yeah, I do hair and lashes. I paint. I like painting. I'm just real creative for real. Anything in that field. I like books and shit like that. Like I be chilling. I don't be.
You've been into art for a while, like as a kid and whatnot. Yeah. I want to see some stuff. Maybe we could pop it up on the screen. If you got any pictures of stuff, I'll pop it up on the screen. Show it up.
See my pieces.
What would you say like your biggest weakness is as an artist, and like something you want to improve on? Like something you want to improve on and like just make better in the future.
Probably what we kind of talked about, like dropping more.
Just being more consistent.
Just being more consistent, like dropping more, being more in the studio. And I don't like to force myself to write, but maybe I need to like get more out of myself or like push myself, like practice,
right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, just working myself as an artist.
It's a very solid answer.
Yeah, or maybe like those days where you're really feeling like, oh, I can write today. Like I'm thinking of a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try a beat that you wouldn't normally use, just to like expand your stuff. If you're already feeling it, if it's already coming, I might as well try something new.
Yeah, are there any genres that you do want to like tap into at some point? Like, because
R&B,
right now,
singing.
I was gonna say I know you're making some rap stuff for sure, but like, is there any other thing? You said R&B.
R&B, that's really it. I mean, I feel like I made a pop song before, but I would probably never put that shit out.
I want to hear it to determine if it's a pop song.
No, I'm probably the only two genres for real.
Just the R&B. I didn't know you could sing too.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Is that another weakness that you want to work on, or like get better at?
Or can you actually sing and you're being modest?
Yeah, I haven't heard her sing. All I've heard is
like,
her
I'm
rap,
right.
and her rapping's hard. So I'm curious what the singing sounds like too.
What was the question?
She's like, I'm all right.
I'm just asking, like, if
Would I pursue that more?
Would you rather sing more or rap more? Like, if you could only do one for the rest of your life, which one would you rather do? Rap?
I'm rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like talking shit.
Facts.
That's
I
my
feel
thing.
you.
If you could make like a collab album with any artist in the music industry, who would it be and why?
I would go. Probably Babyface Ray.
Mm.
I just love all his shit.
That'd be tough.
I'm gonna go Baby Smooth. I feel like a lot of Detroit artists.
Okay.
So okay, if I'm not naming all Detroit artists, I'm gonna probably go. Damn, Cash Doll from Detroit too.
Damn, you and Cash Doll would be hard.
I like Glow. I like Glow.
Glorilla?
Glow
I like her beats.
You talking about Glorilla?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Glow is tough.
No, she is. I like.
I fuck with
she's
Glow.
probably my favorite female rapper, like mainstream out right now.
She be talking.
What other female rappers are above her?
I don't mind.
I like Flo Milli.
How you feel about Lotto?
I like Lotto.
I think Lotto's cool.
I fuck with Doja Cat, even though she's weird. I think Doja Cat can really spit.
Like
she
Rico
can
Nasty?
really rap. She's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't mind Doechii. She got some shit.
She's cool.
That song that's like gone viral and I hear on TikTok every fucking day, like she killed that.
Yeah.
And then that she did that remix of the Somebody I Used to Know.
Yeah,
Called Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fucking everywhere, and that song's crazy.
I've been bumping it.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I think I know the answer already because it should be a universal answer,
Okay.
but this was like a debate for a while. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Nicki by far.
100%.
Yeah. Like Cardi can rap.
Were you a big Nicki fan growing up?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
would go hard on like one song.
I think she's the hardest female rapper ever.
I mean, we had Kuz. When he was on last, we talked about like who would be that like fourth man of the big three if it's Drake, Kendrick, and
J.
Cole. He said probably Future or Travis, and then like he said, or it's Nicki. Like
Nicki's had a crazy
if
run.
you're gonna make one of those somebody, like Nicki has to be in the conversation.
Would make it. She made a crazy run.
Facts.
This is my personal favorite question to ask. 5 dinner guests, dead or alive. Doesn't have to be just artists.
Like this shit making me think.
Doesn't have to be. You said you like to think.
Yeah,
you said
like,
you were overthinking. Doesn't have to be just artists. It can be anyone in your family, a
comedian,
yeah, athlete, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go SZA. I love SZA. Shout out to her.
She's fucking amazing.
I love her so much. I just love her aura. Like she seems like a really good person.
Yeah, she does seem like she has good energy. I've seen seen her do. Whose stream was she on? Was it Kai?
Kai's probably.
Yeah, no, I saw her on there. She was.
Genre is SZA?
Let's say an R&B.
R&B? That would be my guess, right? But like, I mean, I feel like she gets into her pop bag.
I feel like she can kind of go wherever she
Yeah.
desires. You know, she's got that voice with that range.
That's
that
why
can
I was
really
She
go
been
wherever.
rapping too. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why I
All
was
types of
asking
shit.
because I was gonna ask you if you were because you've said like you wanted to kind of do R&B too. Is that the type of style of R&B you would want to do?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit? That's hard.
She's probably my favorite female artist out right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be
I
honest
said
with
Glorilla
you,
is my favorite female or rapper out right now.
to be honest,
just
and-
as an artist,
and this is not
different.
going to be popular, like, because a lot of people don't agree with this, but like, I think SZA stole the halftime show. If we're being honest,
Did you get to watch that?
Half of it.
Half of the halftime show.
Yeah.
did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yes, I think
I liked it too.
I think SZA did her thing.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot, and I liked when he did his old shit. But like SZA, I was blown
She killed it.
away. Good singers always do well at the halftime show, though.
They're going to Ford Field, right, for that tour. Kendrick and SZA are
Oh,
going on
yeah,
tour,
probably,
right?
probably, yeah.
They'll be here this summer.
So we got her. Who else is sitting at your dinner table?
My grandma. I
Mm.
love my grandma. And then the other 3 would be so the 369 in my name stand for March, June, and September. So I lost like 3 really important people back in 2019. So all 3 of them for sure, which would be my nanny, my cousin Ray Ray, and then my uncle Ray.
Rest in peace to them. I'm sorry to hear
For
that.
sure.
Damn, and SZA's just chilling with the fam.
Hell yeah.
What y'all eating?
Ooh.
That's a good
And
question.
who's cooking?
Yeah, that's a good too. It can be anybody you want as
My
well.
grandma gotta cook.
The one that's at the
At the table.
at the table.
table.
Oh, you
Okay,
got a
so
replacement. You got a you got a
you got an extra seat at the
she
table
can-
All
then.
right, can I cook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
did.
mean,
What are you cooking?
what are you cooking?
Okay, we gonna cook like some roast, macaroni, yams, and greens.
Mm.
Cornbread too.
You
like-
might be the
like to cook?
first person to be like, "Can I cook?" Like Ron might have. We
Well,
had a chef on here that
Yeah.
brought us like tacos.
Yeah, he
Like,
brought us. He
yeah.
brought us his food.
But he might have been the only one that might have been like, "Can I cook?"
Yeah.
You know?
Do you like to cook? Is that another thing you like to do outside of music and work?
Yeah, I like
and,
to cook.
Yeah.
I like trying new stuff.
When did that start? I really just got
All
into
the
cook. Well, I
time.
haven't cooked in a minute. Like,
don't
but
mind it.
I used to be whooping up, man.
It's like, bro, I'll be honest. It's like music. And
Mm.
can I be honest with you? Like everyone, it's not like I work at a restaurant. So it's not like I'm making something for somebody else. Music is like if I'm bumping my own song, like I might get clowned on the street. Like, oh, he's listening to his own music. Cooking is like the only thing where you get to enjoy your own art that you
Unless
made.
it's trash.
Unless
you
trash.
cook some trash.
But when you make it and it does sound good or it does taste good, it's
Yeah.
like
It's
even
fire.
better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did
It
this.
does taste better when you make it.
Facts.
I've realized that.
If it's
good,
good, if it's good, that shit hits. Try this.
Yeah.
Try that. You start getting shit out. I'll be like, Mom,
people are liking it. You're like, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
go
here.
downstairs to my sister, Maddie. Try this.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I like a good steak.
Bro, because it's easy.
Yeah.
That's what I would agree with that. Or
I like
like
a good
some,
steak.
like I'll do,
I'm a big chicken and rice guy.
yeah.
I like a good chicken and rice.
We got a little toaster oven, so I'll make little pizzas. Not like frozen, like actual, like,
Yeah.
make it and then you put it in the oven. Like,
Right.
I mean, like, I guess that's not really cooking, but
Right.
like, I like getting the big things of like the uncooked shrimp
Mm.
and like grilling with like spaghetti noodles and
Me and
seasoning.
my
lemon,
girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend used to make this bang bang chicken and shrimp. Are you familiar with bang
That
bang
sounds
sauce?
good,
garlic.
yeah.
It does sound
Oh
fire.
my god. I like making a good like taco salad too. Like
Yeah.
with some Dorito chips that mix in there and give it a
Yeah.
little bit of
Little
some
crunch.
crunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair.
Instead of just normal chips.
Yep.
I want to ask you, who are your personal top 5 artists, like your favorite artists of all time? Not, it can be any genre.
Okay. Well, we said SZA, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. Those are
Mm.
my top 3. I like. Well, right now I'm heavy on. I'm gonna do art.
Wait, how old are you? If you don't
I'm
mind me asking.
22.
22? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you said that in one of the songs that you recorded here. Actually, now I'm thinking
I
about
need
it.
to change that shit too, but I was listening to it too hard. But those 3. Mariah. I like Mariah the Scientist. Summer Walker. All the like singing girls that make you feel good. Ari Lennox.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, those are good
Yeah.
answers.
Ari Lennox, I haven't heard
That's
that in a
fire.
minute.
Yeah.
Got some fire. If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, an album with no skips, start to finish, what album is that?
Legends Never Die by Juice WRLD.
Ooh.
Great album.
Have we heard that?
I bet.
I don't think we have.
It's my favorite
Probably
album
not.
of all
We might have
time.
heard Goodbye and Good Riddance, maybe, but Juice WRLD.
Oh,
How'd you feel about his most recent project? The ones or what his music after his death?
Post
How do you feel that they're putting that out?
I liked one of his EPs. I like majority of the songs. I think he dropped another one after that. I didn't really listen to it for real.
The Party Never Ends. Is that the one you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
cool. I got a
That's
few
the
songs
thing.
off of
Like,
it.
I love Juice, but like, he's gone.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same.
No,
A
it's
lot of people
not.
feel like that about any artist too, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
Putting out music after they pass away.
I have
yeah.
no problem listening to Thriller by Michael Jackson because that came out in the 80s and then he
Right.
died 30 years later.
Right.
I have no problem doing that. But like all this shit coming out like post that, like, yeah, I'm all right. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
check out a lot of Pop Smoke shit, even though his shit blew up. Like, that was probably his best performing album was post his death. But yeah, it always seemed really weird to me.
I just don't like how if the money and the streams, the revenue and all that is going to the family, cool. I'm completely fine with that. But if
Yeah.
it's just labels just eating off it, I'm not a
mean,
fan of that. It's just not. I don't think it's cool.
It also depends on what they talking about too. Like Rich Homie Quan, like when he passed away, they dropped his album, but he was talking about using drugs and like not overdosing, staying here. But like, damn, that's how he passed, and y'all still put
Yeah.
that shit out. That's
That
crazy.
shit
Yeah.
always feels weird. But like
That one
someone
hurt.
Someone
Yeah.
made
Rich
that
Homie
same
Quan
argument
hurt.
for Juice World. But like the way Juice World would do is like he's like, I'm in this much pain, so I have to do this. Like
Right.
that's what he would that was like the message he would make. So like when post shit would come out and he's still talking about that stuff, I wouldn't want Juice a different way.
Right.
He was talking to us, like our generation of like youth, what he was doing to try to get through his pain. He was there so we didn't have to do that type of shit.
Do you think this is a heavy question? But do you think like his music kind of inspired people to start using or abusing substances? Because I remember I think it was Future that said Juice WRLD told him, was like,
yeah.
I started sipping lean because of you when I was like 12, 13 years
I
old. Like,
mean-
that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, but like if you look out throughout history, there's always been rock stars. There's always been people promoting doing like bad, crazy shit. You know? So like it's not something like. I mean, I feel like a lot of those people probably would have tried stuff anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point.
Like
That was a heavy question.
I have friends that never listened to rap in their life, and they became potheads. Like
Right.
you know, like it just happens with maybe later than it would have, but
Fair.
but yeah, I don't mean
no,
my
go
fault.
ahead.
No, there was no more. I was just gonna say, but yeah.
No, I mean, that last album I didn't think was. I think they could have went about it a little bit better. There was a lot of unreleased songs, like the leaks that he
didn't
put out.
want out. He did a lot of those songs he didn't want out. You know.
I'm just saying, if you are gonna put something out, I think there's other songs that
Yeah,
you could put out
definitely.
that I'm sure that he would want out regardless. Like, if he was still here today, he would want those songs out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. If you had a gun to your head,
Oh, whoa.
and you got to sing every lyric to a song in order to stay alive, what song would that be?
Can't be one of yours.
Probably Beetlejuice by Mariah the Scientist.
Mm.
I cried to that song a lot.
He is so.
Not a lot. But I
He is so pretty.
Mariah.
I didn't realize.
Who's she dating?
Thug.
Is it Thug?
Yeah.
I knew she was dating someone.
Yeah, she with
And,
Thug.
yeah, I just couldn't think of it off the top of my head.
But yeah, I saw her like 2 years ago on Twitter, and I had no idea who she was, and I was like, dang,
Same.
She's
No,
like,
I didn't
so
know she was an
pretty.
artist. I saw her on Twitter too.
And then out of nowhere, I'm like, oh, she's with Thug now.
Well, no, I want to say the first song I ever heard by her, because I haven't been hip to her for too long, like
Yeah.
her music catalog. I'm not going to say I've tapped into her catalog too much, but was on 21 Savage's album.
Mm-hmm.
There's an outro. I think it's called Dark Days. That song is so fire. I love that song, and ever since then I became a fan of her. But I do need to tap into her catalog a little bit more.
Dude, the name drew me in.
Yeah,
Like that's such a dope.
it's like a
rap name.
Tyler the Creator.
It's so
you know
good.
what I mean?
It's so good.
Yeah. In the next like 10 years, this is one of our final questions.
Mm-hmm.
In the next 10 years, do you have any other like ventures that you want to do outside of music or maybe inside of music? You know, these next 10 years, what do you see for yourself?
It's a lot I want to do. Inside of music, I want to get established for sure. Just my name. Maybe signing to a label. That's kind of like the goal, but if I don't, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Outside of music, I was in cosmetology school. I want to finish that, get my own salon, and I'm currently taking classes to get my CCMA to become a medical assistant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Good for you.
That's so.
thank you. I want to do that. Well, complete that, of course. I want my master's. I want my bachelor's. Like, I want a lot for myself in the next 10 years. I want a family. I want a house. I want to build a house. Yeah.
That's dope.
No, that's a good
That's a good
answer.
answer.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm thinking about getting my master's soon, actually.
Yeah, you did say something about that.
I don't really want to, but I might have to. But yeah, I do want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
this
this
won't be
was
the
fun.
last time we're meeting. I got to talk to you about something off camera, anyways. But yeah, thank you for coming on. This was a good
Thank
episode.
y'all for
Yeah,
having
really
me.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
All of her links will be in the description. Please go check out her music. Go follow her on social medias. All of it, like I said, link in the description. You got anything?
Nah, this was fun.
You
Good
got-
70.
You got any shout outs you want to give to anyone?
No, I'm good.
But yeah, with that being said, actually we probably won't see them next Sunday.
Nah, it's gonna be a while. Just be on the lookout.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated.
We'll have content.
Yeah.
There'll still be content. You'll see from her this week, and
Yep.
then
Yeah,
we'll get some other content. But we'll be back.
right.
This ain't the end.
Well, with that being said, that'll wrap up episode number 70. Thank you for coming on once again. Wishing you nothing but the best in
Of
your music
course,
career.
of course.
We'll stay in touch for sure. And like I said, I got something to talk to you off camera. So, with that being said, peace out.
Woo woo.